Hi Cosmic Family, it's Cosmic Jazz 222 and today I have a pick a card reading for you guys. So welcome back to the channel. For those who have been with me since I started, which is really recently, or haven't followed me on my social media platforms, hi guys, welcome back. For those of you who may not know me, I am Jasmine, or you can call me Jazz, J, Jazzy, or Cosmic Jazz, whatever feels good to you. And yeah, I'm basically a psychic here on YouTube that posts pick a card readings and will be talking about many topics relating to spirituality, religion, and what's happening up in the stars. Okay, so I have today a pick a card reading for Sagittarius season. Now, this is for every person. I do have 3 piles laid here before you guys, and this is simply messages that you may need to hear with Sagittarius season upon us. And I feel like a lot of the messages is dealing with life purpose or needed changes that have to happen for our highest and best good. And I feel like there's a message here of, you know, us making the right changes that are leading to our purpose and who we need to become or what we want to manifest into our reality. So with that being said, let me introduce the piles to you. We have pile number 1 with the Opalite, which is a crystal that is my personal favorite. I just love the iridescent look to it. So maybe that is what's calling to you, pile 1. Pile 2, we have, I believe, blue sandstone, and I really like this crystal because if you look very closely, I'm not sure if you can see it, but it has little glitters in it and it kind of looks like space. And you know, my whole aesthetics is space and the cosmos, right? I am Cosmic Jazz, by the way, you know. Anyways, pile 3, you have the Lapis Lazuli, another beautiful stone. And yes, as you know, the theme of this video is blue. I'm very called to the color blue at the moment. Even the candle I'm lighting is called the Healer's Candle and is the color blue. So perhaps you may need some healing, or you could be a healer. But anyways, that's besides the point. I don't want to make this intro too long. So whatever pile or crystal or number stands out to you, use your intuition, take some time, pause the video if you need to, and choose your pile. If you're someone who is a bit indecisive like me, you can simply just plug in a random number generator on Google and it would just give you that number. And I actually find that to be very accurate. So if that's something you want to do, go ahead and do it. But with that being said, guys, let's get started. Forgot to add disclaimers, guys. This is just a reading and it's for entertainment purposes only. We are human and we have the beautiful gift of free will. So if you don't like what's coming up in your reading or it doesn't resonate with you, disregard it. The message may not be for you as this is a general reading. If it does resonate though, take it. Hello, pile 1. So if you chose this pile, you chose the Opalite. And let me tell you guys, the Opalite is such a beautiful crystal. But I do believe the Opalite is connected to healing, intuition, and it kind of feels like it too. I mean, just look how majestic and magical it is. And you can look up the meaning of Opalite. I'm pretty sure there's other meanings. So if you feel called to do that, go ahead and do it. So group 1, let's get right into your messages, okay? So I'm gonna put your crystal over here. So I am using the Moonology deck to start off the reading. So let's see, what is your message? So we have your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. And I believe we actually had one in November, right? I think we had it recently. So I am picking up on Taurus energy, obviously. This could be your sign or this could be within your chart, prominent placements. But pile 1, what I'm seeing is you have a lot of aspirations in life. You have a lot of dreams. You have goals. You have a mission. But I do feel like right now, what is really needed is to take the first step and start planning. I feel like you guys have been pretty stagnant recently, or I'm hearing writer's block also. So you guys might be writers or singers or something, But if it's not writer's block, I feel like you guys feel blocked off when it comes to ideas or how to begin something. You guys have an amazing idea or multiple ideas, but you just don't know how to act upon it. And what God, okay, because I work with God, I work with direct source, right? What God is saying and what Spirit is saying is you need to take baby steps and you need to take things slowly. Good things come with time, and the one thing you don't want to do is rush into something because you're feeling desperate or you're panicking that certain things aren't happening at the right time. You need to take it day by day and take it slowly, okay? So we're gonna start with that. Okay, we're gonna put your message over here. Okay, next we're gonna pull from the tarot and give this a good shuffle. I do work with reversals, so yeah, you guys have been anxious. Okay, I'm seeing Libra energy already. There's a lot of anxiety. I'm wondering, are some of you guys going through some legal issues? Because I'm seeing some stress regarding legal. I'm also hearing something about money. So maybe you're being stressed out because of your financial situation. Yeah, you see this, guys? Okay, so I'm going to take these because these wanted to come out. We have the King of Pentacles reverse and the Empress, okay? So I am picking up on, this is for a few of you. Perhaps you might be going through a divorce, guys. Some of you guys might be going through a divorce, or you're separating from someone you have a kid with or a child, and obviously there's stuff about splitting possessions, ownerships, money, child support, and all that stuff. So if you are going through this, I see you guys stressing a bit about it. If this is not for you, if this is something you're not currently going through, this is not your story, I do feel like, guys, again, with the Empress card here, I'm getting a lot of Taurus. So again, I feel like a lot of you guys are Tauruses. So I am seeing, guys, that with the Empress card, again, you have so many ideas that you want to quite literally birth into existence, right? You guys are very abundant, and I'm seeing that you are about your business and you want the best for you and whoever you care for. But with the King of Pentacles here reverse, I do see there's issues with money. Like you feel like if money is the reason why you possibly can't really take that step forward, it might be a bit of a hindrance. And I even hear some of you guys saying, man, if I could just have this amount of money, things will work out. If I could just hit the lottery, you know. I know some of you guys might be playing the lottery or something. If I was just wealthy, things would be so much easier. So I'm hearing that for you, Pile One. But in reality, I'm seeing that you are abundant, and what's really holding you back is that fear. So whatever the case may be, whatever is holding you back, just take that first step. You need to go at it slowly. And I think some of you guys might be rushing. The whole point is not to rush, okay? Like things doesn't get sorted out in one night. Like it's going to be a process, and maybe that's what's scaring you. Is like, oh my goodness, it's going to be a long journey. Okay, what if it is a bit of a long journey? The whole point is you taking that first step. The next card we have is the Knight of Cups, okay? Yeah, so there is something here about your career. Pile One, I'm also picking up that when it comes to your career path, you need to find something that feeds your creativity and something that speaks to you emotionally. When I see the Knight of Cups, I see someone who is cautious emotionally, but they take steps. They're not like the Knight of Pentacles where they're just not moving and it's slow. I'm seeing movement, but it's going along with what feels right to you. So I think that will be a good place to start, Pile One. What feels right to you? Okay, what feels right to you? For others of you, I'm starting to pick up on family dynamics. Okay, so I really feel like a lot of you guys have kids, or perhaps this is an aspiration you have in life. You want to eventually have kids. I also feel like when it comes to the love department, Pile One, I feel like there was disappointment with a partner. I am seeing that. And I wouldn't be surprised if some of you, if you do have a child, because I keep picking up on kids, 10 of Cups is family. If you do have a child, I feel like some of you, and this might be triggering, some of you felt like you were abandoned once you had the child or when you got pregnant. There was some type of abandonment, okay? So this could be for my feminines or for my masculines. It felt like once a child came into your life, you love them, right? But I feel like when it comes to your partnership, there was a bit of lack here, or maybe money became an issue. So I am seeing that. But for those of you who may not have kids at all, I do feel like there was definitely someone who, I heard an imposter. So there was someone that they were showing up as one thing, the King of Pentacles, very stable, possibly financially well off, or just someone who was grounded. They may have showed off in that way at first, but I'm seeing as time progressed, you began to see how really unstable they were. And I am picking up how one with the Empress, you deserve an emperor. Listen, a king is good, but an empress matches with an emperor, not a king. Okay, a king rules over a kingdom, but an emperor rules over an empire. So you needed somebody who was your match. And this person, although they may have characteristics of what you wanted, they just weren't living up to your standards. It just wasn't enough. And I am seeing pile one with the Knight of Cups. There is an offer coming. There is an offer that is approaching you. For some of you, it could be this past person returning, trying to come up with another plan of reconciliation. So that is in the future for some of you. What I would say though, you have free will. If it's not enough, you do not have to take it. If you want to give this another shot, that is your call. But again, pile one, you are the Empress. You need, the main thing you need is to have someone or have a relationship that does meet all of your needs. And if it doesn't, that connection should not be in your life. Okay? Yeah, Two of Swords. I'm seeing definitely seeing indecision. And I feel like there's a lot of noise around you, pile one, and you need to stay focused. Okay? Some of you guys are really, maybe you're in between two things. Maybe you have to choose between two people, or you have to choose between two career paths, or you just have to make a very difficult decision. But nevertheless, pile one, I do feel like you will be making that decision. It's not complete stalemate. Yeah, King of Swords reverse. You guys are really indecisive at the moment. I am just picking up on a lot of Taurus. So this full moon in Taurus that happened in November may have really impacted you in some way, pile one. Wow, yeah, Six of Pentacles. You need equal give and take, pile one. You need energies, people, situations to give back to you what you're getting, because you're just full of everything, pile one. Like, you can give so much. You have so much to give, and you give it with integrity. You give it with love and compassion, and that's what you need in return. But I feel like whoever this King of Pentacles is, or whatever situation, again, if this is job or career, it just wasn't giving to you, and you kind of felt blocked. It felt like when you were dealing with this energy, it kept you blocked from what you really needed, and there was always this lacking mentality. That's why you're being called to have a practical plan, because you need to be practical. You need to be realistic. If something isn't for you, why are you still entertaining it, you know? Wow, yeah, Eight of Cups. Ooh, pile one, yeah, you're definitely walking away from something. I'm seeing it. You're walking away. You're being called to walk away. And again, if this is regarding a child, I do see things leveling out, especially when it comes to the justice system or the courtroom. You're going to get your share. You're going to get what exactly you're requesting. I'm definitely seeing that with the Nine of Cups. There is an offer coming for you. Yeah, King of Swords reversed. And it does feel like the energy is very resistant, or it may feel like that to you, but it's coming. This offer, this desire, this request, I keep hearing a request that you put in is going to, you're going to hear from it, and you're going to get what you've been asking for, essentially. But there is something about you disconnecting. Okay, let me see what else. Yeah, Ten of Swords. This situation definitely was a bit of a burden to you. A tough cycle is ending. I am getting that, pile one, and you are ready for a new beginning. You're ready for things to start over again, and I'm seeing that happen. But there is an energy of you needing to walk away. If it doesn't give to you, you have to walk. You have to go. Knight of Swords. Yeah, if it's not your calling, don't go for it. Okay. All right, so what I want to do is I want to pull from my astrology deck. Okay, so this is a deck I actually made myself. So we're going to pull some cards. Let's see. Scorpio. So now we got Scorpio in the building. So you might be a Scorpio, or the person you're dealing with is a Scorpio. And it's funny, Scorpio is the complementary or the opposite sign of Taurus, which is interesting, right? So we have I desire, which is the mantra for Scorpio, and it says intense, magnetic, secretive, powerful, vindictive, and yeah. So again, there is something you desire, pile one, and you deserve whoever this is, okay? But there is some secrets here. There is something that you're not seeing. Something underlying the surface. We have Virgo, I analyze. Perfectionist. Yeah, you deserve perfection, pile one. And I really feel like a lot of you guys are healers. A lot of people gravitate towards you. You are service oriented. You like to give, like I stated. But again, your desires need to be matched. All right. You could be a Virgo. Let's see what else. Lunar eclipse. Oh my goodness. This is literally talking about the full moon in Taurus. I don't know when it happened in November, guys, but what I'm trying to say is the full moon, it wasn't really an eclipse, but it was definitely like the energy was there. Let's put it that way. But we have sudden change, intense emotions, final endings, and epiphanies. Pile one, you're going to have an epiphany. That's what's coming to you this Sagittarius season. Epiphanies and understanding what exactly you want. And with the Virgo card, you're going to get very critical. You're going to get very specific. I want this for myself. I want this for myself. This is how it's going to go. This is the plan. Oh my gosh, you're going to be on your A game, Sagittarius season, okay? You're definitely going to be on your A game, and that's what needs to happen. You need to even speak it out, because I feel like, pile one, you don't like to speak out what you want just for the sake of others and not to scare them, but you need to start thinking for yourself and not just always be the one giving. And yes, it's one thing to be someone who gives from a pure heart, but if you're not really getting anything in return, it's like you're sacrificing yourself. And guys, life is not all about just sacrificing. There has to be a balance, okay? Equal give and take with that Six of Pentacles. Let's get one more. Sirius, womanhood. You see, I'm really picking up, some of you guys are parents, like you guys have a whole child or maybe children. But again, this is giving me Empress energy, fertility, substances, nurture. You are abundant, pile one. Just remember that. So you know what that means? You deserve the best. You deserve everything that you could ever want. Like I'm just saying that for you. And then we have Sappho, fine arts, poetry, verbal expression. And let me tell you guys, again, if it's writer's block, because I was picking that up earlier, you guys need to basically find inspiration. And if something isn't bringing you inspiration, especially with your career path, then it has to go. Or if it's a person, they have to go. Because I am picking up like there was a blockage because you were dealing with this energy here. And once you walk away from it, guess what? The floodgates are going to open. And I do feel like also, pile one, if you are single, there is new love coming. And it doesn't matter what you're into, what your orientation is, there is new love coming, okay? Overall energy, conjunction, prominence, union, and reinforcements. Things are amplifying for you, pile one. Take back your power, be on your mission, and have that practical plan. Be on your A game, stay focused. Anything that comes as a distraction needs to go. And underlying energy is semi-sextile, harmony, growth, and slight ease. So things will be getting easier for you during Sagittarius season, but it's going to come with you making those changes. Again, I'm going to keep saying this. If something is causing blockages, if something is causing you anxiety, you need to release it. You need to let it go. point blank period. If it's not to your standards with the Virgo, if it's not to your standards, pal one, do not go for it. Don't take it back. Some of you, because this is something returning, don't take it back. Don't accept it. Put out what you really want and watch how it comes into your life. That's what self-love is all about. That's what self-understanding is all about, guys. How you feel internally is going to reflect outwardly. Okay. So with that being said, I want to pull one last card, and I'm going to pull it from the Starseeds Oracle, and then we're going to end off your reading. Okay. So here, all right, let's see, what messages, what final messages do you have for Pile 1, God, Spirit Guides, Great Angels, Ancestors? Ooh. We have, I'm sorry. Defenseless, righting past wrongs, uprooting. Guys, yep, I feel like the past is returning. I feel like whatever issues you were having with someone or something, it's coming back. And there is an apology. That might be what the Knight of Cups is referring to. There is definitely someone trying to return and to make things right. But again, I use your discernment. Like, that's what you need to be doing. And again, if something from a past, and it could be like, it may not even be a person. It could be like things you invested in and it just didn't work out. There's something about rewriting it, rebuilding, and actually doing things the correct way. Okay. Yeah. And then we have the void over energy. Stop. Embrace winter. Great cosmic womb. There's so much potential in you, pal one. There's so much potential coming to you. Once you get your ducks in order, once you really get clear on what you want, things will start to flow easier for you. So with that being said, pile one, I hope that resonated for you. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But I hope that resonated for you, and just see how Sagittarius season goes. I will be very interested to know. So definitely put down in the comments what's been going on or what will be happening for you. And yeah, with that being said, have a great day, guys. Bye. All right, guys, if you chose the blue sandstone, this is pal 2 and this is for you. Okay, so hi pal 2. So the minute I was about to press record for your group, my third eye, so like I was feeling pressure between my eyebrows, and that's usually like where the third eye is, and I was feeling like major pressure. So I'm like, okay, so pal 2 might be a little psychic or whatever. You guys are definitely my intuitive group for sure. You might be getting a lot of downloads, a lot of channel messages, a lot of epiphanies for sure. But just a little bit about the blue sandstone. This is actually an amazing stone to bring in success, leadership, abundance, and just overall courage and perseverance. So maybe that's something you've been wanting or you've been really tackling into. So with that being said, let's start off your reading with the Moonology card. So I already have this pre-shuffled for you. Let's see, what's your message? Oh yeah, you guys are definitely intuitive. We have full moon in Pisces, balance, spirituality, and practicality. Okay, pal 2. Pal 2, I feel like you live double lives. And when I say that, I don't say that in a bad way. I feel like you have that normal life, okay? That normal life where you possibly go to school or you work your 9-to-5 job, or you just do what society deems as normal, right? But then there's that other side to you that is very spiritual, very philosophical. And I feel like you definitely believe that we are in the Matrix. Like, you're that type of person. And I say that with the most confidence and respect. So I do feel like at times, okay, sorry, I was hearing something. So I feel like at times, pal 2, you definitely struggle with balancing both earthly things and spiritual things. And I feel like at times you feel that you might fall under delusion, or you might get really confused about what's real and what isn't. Okay, so that might be something you question a lot. You question like our reality. You question, okay, why am I doing this? Or why are things the way they are? Why do people act like this? Why do we believe in this thing? Like, I see you questioning a lot. Like, you want to know the answers. So I do feel like that's something you might be going through. It's just like a lot of like your one time you're here and then the next moment you're here. It's like always back and forth. It always feels like a balancing act for you, pal. So that's what I'm picking up. And with Pisces here, this might be your sign or prevalent in your chart, but I do feel like what's being called to you right now is definitely manage your time better. Have time set aside for what you need to do on this earth, right? So if you have projects to work on, right? Or you have a set schedule, you need to do like normal tasks, go to work, do the laundry, go buy food, exercise. If you need to do that, set time for that. And on the flip side, have some time to meditate or to relax or really do something that connects you to spirit, to God, or whatever you believe in. So there's that balance that needs to come in, and that is possible, pal, too. Like, it is very possible to do that, okay? And I'm also picking out maybe some of you guys are really into science, but you're also into spirituality and all that crazy conspiracy thing, you know? So I feel like that's you. I'm gonna actually put your card up here. Yeah, I feel like you be doing that. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna shuffle your card a little bit. We're gonna pull from the tarot and see what other messages are coming in for you. So I feel like during the Sagittarius season, pal too, you're definitely learning to balance both sides of your life, both sides of you, essentially, your spiritual and your more practical side. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords. I see you thinking, pal. I'm sorry if I keep saying pal 1. I apologize. Maybe there's a message for you in pal 1. Okay, so we got the Queen of Swords here. We got an air sign, air energy. I see you thinking during the Sagittarius season, pal 2. You're thinking. You're in your head. You're questioning. You're observing. But I also feel like you're not to be played with, pal 2. I'm hearing that. I just heard they don't know me. And I'm hearing don't act like you know me. So, pal 2, are you dealing with people that are approaching you the wrong way? What is this? 4 Swords. Yeah, I see you having your boundaries up. You might be on hermit mode and you're protecting your energy. I feel like people have crossed you the wrong way, pal 2. I'm picking that up. I feel like you're tired of people disrespecting you or people acting like they know you. Like they be approaching you a certain way or they be talking to you crazy. And you're just like, who do you think I am? Like, do I look like somebody that's beneath you? Like, who are you? You know, so wow, Justice. Yeah, pal 2. I don't want to play with you either. Like you you're a force to be reckoned with, pal 2. Okay, hold on. Let me see what's going on. Let me get one more card. Okay, we have the Magician. Oh, okay. Oh, you know why? Okay, pal 2. You know why you're in hermit mode? Because you're about to pop out like a freaking phoenix. Like that's what you're about to do. I feel like you've been planning, and maybe that's why that practicality energy is here. Okay, not only have you been in spiritual hibernation, but I feel like you haven't been going out like that, especially recently. But in Sagittarius season, I feel like you're about to show out because something is coming in. It's like the calm before the storm, pal 2. Like something is fueling up, something is gearing up, and I'm seeing like a hurricane, and it's not a bad hurricane. Okay, like this is not bad. I'm seeing like, especially with this whirlpool here, the storm clouds, the clouds are starting to gather, they're starting to rotate, and it's starting to pick up speed, and it's getting faster and faster and faster, and then boom, a hurricane is born. I feel like this is about to happen for you, pal 2. Like you're about to be geared up for this initiation, for something so great. What is this? We have the Knight of Pentacles. It could be relating to your independence, like because I'm seeing you popping out. I'm seeing you like not even rebelling, but you're being unapologetically you. Like, no one can tell you what to do, basically. So what's being manifested? Yeah, Five of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, it's like you're leaving the lack mentality. Maybe you felt like so many things were lacking in your life. You felt like things weren't playing out, and you possibly felt like you were doing things alone. But I'm seeing you getting out of that. And the Five of Pentacles reverse can even talk about power dynamics. So you may have felt like you're always the one being controlled, per se, or being the one who is always told what to do, and you're tired of it. But I'm seeing with the Magician, something you've been working on silently is about to take off. For some of you, it is through social media. Maybe this is dealing with like preaching, talking things out, podcasts I'm hearing, or this could be a business, right? Because we have the Five of Pentacles reversed. There's something that you've been manifesting towards when it comes to your own growth and abundance and mission that is about to take off in Sagittarius season. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles, you have been working hard on this. And let me tell you, your efforts are paying off. But I'm also seeing, pile 2, going back to your initial card, balance, spirituality, and practicality, I feel like you've been focusing too much on this endeavor because you don't want to fail or you want to prove people wrong. But in reality, don't wear yourself out. Like, you need to make sure that this is all exactly what you want. Okay. And sometimes us picking up on like the little details takes time. It takes us to even like be on break. You know, sometimes we need to take breaks to come back to something and finally see like, oh, I see where I went wrong here, or oh, I need to add this. And it's because you don't want to overwhelm your brain. Take some time. I'm seeing like you need to relax a little bit. You know, it may be a deadline. Maybe you're trying to do this before a deadline, and I totally get it. But you need to have time to relax and allow your brain to process everything before gaining more information, you know, or learning more things. Okay. So some of you might be in school as well, or taking some type of training. Okay, what else does pile 2 need to know for Sagittarius season? We have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, you guys have been in your head. You guys are overthinkers for sure. You're scared too. You're scared that things aren't going to work out. Some of you also, again, feel trapped. You feel like too many people or too many situations and things have control over you, like have chains on you. And I see you breaking those chains, but these chains are mental, pile 2. Like, they really don't have any power over you. You just feel like that. And why? Well, what's making you feel that way? And my next question is, are you allowing them to have control over you? Are you just being lenient? Maybe that's why you're taking time alone to think. Okay, you're thinking. With the Queen of Wands, yeah, but you're about to roar like a lion, Queen of Wands. You are about to show up, show out, and people are going to be shocked with whatever this is. I'm also picking up like some of you guys are even going through physical transformations, like your appearance is changing, because I'm seeing that with the death and rebirth. I feel like your appearance is also changing. And I'm also getting like, oh my gosh, did some of you get some type of procedure done? Like, did you guys get like surgery or something, or injections, or both? Like, there's something that I'm seeing, something about enhancing your beauty, also enhancing your appearance. Have you been going to the gym? I feel like some of you also went through like a medical necessary procedure, like you had to get this procedure, and I feel like this actually is going to help you with your confidence. I'm seeing teeth. There's some of you get something with teeth. I'm seeing veneers. I'm seeing braces. I don't know. I'm seeing something with the teeth. Maybe you've been very subconscious about your teeth, and finally your teeth are straightened or whitened, and now you can smile. Like, I'm seeing that as an example. But something about your appearance is definitely changing, because I'm seeing you resting, like recovering from whatever this is. Okay, pile 2. Okay, I see you. Let's see what else. Three of Wands reverse. Yeah, you've been waiting. You've been waiting for this, for the results. Yeah, you've been waiting for some type of result. It's coming. And the time is now, especially with the Magician. The time is now, pile 2. Okay, let me get one more. King of Cups reverse. You've been very impatient. This has taken a toll on you for sure. But be patient. Be patient. It is coming, and I feel like it's coming sooner than you think. Whatever this is that you've been waiting for the results for. Okay, King of Cups reverse. Yeah, wherever this is, there is something about insecurities. Like, this is going to help you overcome your insecurities and help you become more confident for sure. Let me see. 5 of Swords. Yeah, you've been in your head with this. Okay. All right, so I think I got the message. You're going through a rebirth, essentially. You've been recovering. That's why you've been on hermit mode. And I feel like this new version that's coming out, people will not know how to act in front of you, because it's like, damn, who is Pal 2? I thought Pal 2 was this way, but no. Not only do they look different, they're acting different. Their life has upgraded. What they've been working towards is finally here. Like, who is Pal 2? I'm seeing a brand new version of you. Like, you're renewed, you know? Let me see. Yep. Wow. Look. So a lot of you guys might be feminines, or you are really intact with your feminine side. But look at this card. We have introverted, passive, pull back, yin, slow, flow, ease, allow, receptive, and attract. So Pal 2, doesn't matter what your gender is or what you associate with. I feel like with this feminine energy, this yin energy, you have been, again, pulling back yourself. You haven't been out all the time. You haven't been interacting with people. You've been introverted. And I'm seeing you just allowing things to happen. And it's good. It's good that you're doing this. It's good that you're in this 4 of Swords energy. We also have the 10th house, which is career, status, reputation, fame. So this is how you show up to the public, guys. And this is also dealing with your career, or how you obtain fame or recognition or a reputation. So again, you have been revamping yourself to come out as a new version of yourself in the public. So I am seeing that. Wow, we got masculine. So you know what's crazy, Pal 2? I see you going from feminine energy, from being reclusive and going back, to masculine, finally coming out, being assertive. It's like maybe people knew you as someone who's very antisocial or very quiet or very timid, but this version that's about to come out is going to be the complete opposite. It's going to be fiery. It's going to be loud. It's going to be very aggressive, but very powerful at the same time. So people are going to be impressed, like, okay, like, I didn't know you had it in you. And maybe that's why they were a bit disrespectful at first. They probably did not think you could do it, you know? And it's because you're devoted to what you want to do. A lot of you guys want to help the community in some way as well. So we have devotion, service, sacrifice, work, purity, and community. You guys have been sacrificing so much to get whatever this is done, you know? I apologize if you hear a noise, guys. There's a truck that pulled up. Okay. Wow, we got first quarter, attraction, bonding, and taking action. But yeah, you guys are going to be taking action very soon. Pal 2, Sagittarius season is going to be a blast. I mean, I am seeing this. Something is about to launch. You might be actually launching something. That could be another case. Something brand new. Yep. Wow. Yeah, you're changing the game. You're a trendsetter. Aquarius, I change. An innovative, rebellious, humanitarian, abstract, trendsetter, and futuristic. What you're bringing to the game is going to change. It's going to change a lot of people's perspective, and people might want to jump on your bandwagon, you know, might try to copy you in some way. All right. Retrograde, over energy, revisit, reevaluate the past, renew. You see, renew and return. So what this is saying with the retrograde, I feel like the retrogrades have been affecting you, but again, it's like you're revamping, you're going back to what may have not been working, and you're changing it, and you're incorporating more balance, more spiritual yet practical things into your life. I really like that for you, Pal 2. Fixed, and you're very stubborn, but at the same time you're organized and persistent. I love that for you, Pal 2. Okay, so I want to pull one last card from the star seeds, and then we'll end off your reading. Say, what final messages do you have for Pal 2? Just have faith, Pal 2. Things are working out. Things are going to start happening, and you're going to be shocked. So shocked. And you possibly have been feeling this too on an intuitive level. Okay, so the card that came out for you is Star Brothers. We have Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. I do feel like there is a masculine energy around you guys that is protecting you or watching over you. I also feel like this is a message of have faith and have trust in God and your spirit team with what's about to happen, you're going to be blown away when you see the results, when you see how things play out, and it feels like a miracle. Like, I am seeing that. I'm also seeing that, especially when you become more public, you will be receiving more protection, and I'm seeing more masculine energy surrounding. So this could be like literally family members or friends or colleagues, but people are going to be supporting you in this new version that you are coming out with. Okay, overall energy is empathic star seeds, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. So again, when it comes to the insecurities, you see how there's like a mirror here. Don't let how others people view you affect how you feel about yourself. I know that's something we tend to do as human beings, but just know the power that you will have is not caring what other people's have to say, and you are the only person that can really reassure yourself. Okay, so and that's where all that power comes through. You guys are very empathic, very intuitive. Don't absorb other people's energy. Okay, underlying energy, double mission. Wow, you guys see that? And didn't I say you guys are living double lives in some way? Double mission, light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. And this new version of you is going to be you. Like, you're literally transforming yourself. And again, there's that doubleness. You guys might be a Pisces or a Gemini. I'm getting that as well. Or Sagittarius, because I'm getting like dual signs, and those are considered dual signs. Wow. You have so much light, pal, too, and this version that's coming out is going to really help people too, to show up as their own authentic selves, as the Aquarius energy is saying here. Okay. All right. With that being said, pal, too, I wish you the best and the most luck. You have so much to look forward to, and be excited. You're about to be celebrated in so many ways. So with that being said, pal 2, I hope you have an amazing day. I hope this resonated, and good luck. Okay. Hi, pal 3. So if you chose the Lapis Lazuli, this is your reading. Okay. So pal 3, interesting enough, how I personally view Lapis Lazuli is, I see this as connection to ancestors. This is personally for me why I would use or work with Lapis Lazuli, is for ancestral things. So I feel like pal 3, you're very connected to your ancestors, or you're really connected to your culture in some way. And Lapis Lazuli also deals with royalty. So perhaps you might be of royal bloodline, you know? That could be the case with this. But this also deals with the throat chakra. So you possibly might be working with that or needing to speak up more. So again, take what resonates. Now let's just head into your reading. Okay, so we already have a card for you from Moonology, so let's see what the message is. All right, so for Sagittarius season, pal 3, we have nothing is yet Sandstone, mutable moon. And funny enough, Sagittarius is a mutable sign. So I'm seeing right now you are going through a lot of transitions right now, or there's a specific aspect of your life that is going through some type of transition. And I feel like right now you feel unstable. You don't feel like you don't feel comfortable. And I feel like you deserve, yes, you deserve, but you prefer to feel stable to do anything. And right now it just feels like your life is a wave. And what God wants you to know, and what your spirit team wants you to know, is right now things are changing for a good reason, but this energy you're feeling of being uncomfortable is not going to last forever. Things are bound to change, and for the better. So what I'm trying to say is, Sagittarius season, don't get too comfortable, pal 3. There's a lot that needs to happen. So we're going to dive into what exactly this is referring to. So let's put the card over here. Let's dive deep. Let's see what exactly is happening for you, pal 3. What is transitioning? What is changing? What isn't going to be the same? Okay, because that's what this is. Like, things are not going to be the same. Things are not set in stone. There's a bit of uncertainty here for you, pal 3. So maybe that's why you're connecting with your roots. I'm seeing that grounding yourself and being alone and really connecting to your roots or culture. I'm seeing culture. Yeah, definitely culture is helping you navigate this energy. Perhaps even connecting to your religion, whatever you believe in, is helping you navigate this energy. And yeah, Queen of Cups with the 5 of Wands reverse. Yeah, you're connecting to spirituality or your religion and your culture and traditions to really navigate this. And this is really helping you. And you're actually being called to do that. Rely on whoever you believe in and pray to. If it's God, then I heard, have your way, Lord. So maybe that's your energy. You're saying, God, my life is in your hands. Whatever you feel is right for me, I'm be okay with it. So that's what you're in right now, Pile 3. And I live it. I live for it. I definitely live for that. Okay, let's see. Okay. Sorry if the camera is shaking. I apologize. Okay, let's see, what does Pile 3 need to know for Sagittarius season? Okay. All right, we have the 7 of Swords. Okay. What is this? 7 of Swords. So I heard plan B. Okay, so when I see the 7 of Swords can definitely talk about stealing, cheating, deception, people being shady. That could definitely be the energy with the 7 of Swords. So maybe you're dealing with people like that, and maybe that's why we have nothing as yet Sandstone. Like, the people around you is not Sandstone. People are walking in and walking out of your life, so that could be something you're dealing with. But I'm also seeing the 7 of Swords as victory. Okay, the 7 of Swords can talk about victory at all costs, or victory through a plan that isn't obvious, because the 7 of Swords is someone who's sneaking. They're not taking the front entrance because that failed, but they're taking like the side entrance, and that's how they end up succeeding and finding victory. So I feel like Pile 3, a plan that you had at first didn't work out, or there was something you had set in stone, it didn't work out, it didn't fall through, there was some type of failure. So I see that there is a plan B. So there is another solution or another pathway you're supposed to be going that actually will help you. And I feel like the whole point of this is helping you grow, and it's helping you become more intelligent. Yeah, it's helping you to not work harder, but work smarter, if you get what I'm trying to say. So let's see. But yeah, maybe you are dealing with some deception though. Let's see. What does Pile 3 need to know? Yeah, I feel like, yeah, the Star reverse. Something was revealed to you. I am seeing that. There was some type of negative attention. Or this could even talk about the Star reverse, hopelessness. There was something you were dreaming of, but the feeling here is, I don't think it's going to happen. Maybe this is what you're feeling, Pile 3. You feel like something you had so much hope for isn't working anymore or won't happen. So there is a sense of hopelessness and losing faith, and maybe that's why you're connecting to your religion or your culture, so that you can restore your faith, because you feel kind of out of touch with either God or your spirit team or your spirituality or religion. You feel tapped out. So maybe that's why there's this plan B energy here. It's like you're trying to see if, were some of you guys kind of straying away from your beliefs at one point because you were losing faith? If you still are in that energy, I feel like in Sagittarius season, you're going to return back to your faith. You're going to return back to whatever you were believing in, because there's something being restored here. Yeah, 8 of Swords. And if you see how it flew on top of the 7 of Swords, yeah, you guys have been going through it mentally. And some of you feel powerless here. You feel powerless, you feel trapped, you feel like you can't do anything. You feel like there's even a divine energy kind of intervening with something here. Yeah, something was intervening. So what I'm being called to say, Pile 3, is whatever didn't work out, it was a reason. There's a reason why it didn't work out. There was divine intervention. So I don't know if this is relating to a relationship or some type of plan or goal or some type of move. I'm seeing like some of you guys were trying to move somewhere also, but that didn't work out. There's a reason why that was stopped. Okay, I'm not gonna take that. That's too many cards. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Hold up. Y'all saw that, right? You know why it didn't work out? Because it wasn't going to be good for you. Anything dealing with this card is negativity, feeling trapped, being controlled, ego. Whatever that did not work out was not supposed to work out, and it was in your best interest. You should be thanking your God. You should be thanking God or your spirit team for not allowing this to go through. Like, it's a blessing in disguise. That's what I'm saying. Queen of Pentacles reverse. It was a blessing in disguise. I'm also saying, like, some of you guys were about to invest in something. You're about to put down a very, like, even a big down payment on something. So this could be like a house or a car or some type of property. You guys were about to purchase something. Some of you were about to purchase something, and it cost a lot, or it required a lot of investing or even signing contracts. But I'm seeing with the Seven of Swords here, you weren't supposed to go forward with it because there was a lot of issues that could have resulted from you going forward with it. Like, the Chariot reverse. If it was a car, then yeah, you weren't supposed to buy that car because it had issues, or it would have given you issues in the future. If it was to travel somewhere, to move, maybe that place wasn't going to be sustaining for you. Like, I'm seeing something, you really wanted to do something, but it was stopped because it wasn't good for you. It wasn't going to lead to anything. And yes, you feel disappointed, but at the same time, you're being protected. Yeah, and that's why the Lapis Lazuli is here. I said something about the ancestors, right? So maybe if you feel connected to ancestors, maybe they were looking out for you because they knew, like, oh, no, this is going to hurt my descendant. Like, no, you know? Yeah, Queen of Cups, unhappiness. I'm seeing a feminine energy, so I'm not sure if you guys have a feminine energy on the other side. I don't like to channel like past loved ones or like ancestors like that, but I am seeing that there is a strong feminine energy that crossed over that is watching over you. Yeah. And this person is very protective over you. This energy is very protective. If it is an ancestor, it's definitely like an angelic energy. They do not play with you, okay? They do not play when it comes to you. They were literally cutting off this thing from you because it was like, it was going to be a burden, I'm seeing. So yeah, oh wow, I've never seen this before. This could be a mother, a grandmother, an auntie, or it could be like a friend. Some of you, this is a older friend. The Moon, yeah, because you weren't going to see what, you didn't see what was happening behind closed doors. You weren't seeing what was underneath the surface. Something was hidden from you. There were secrets. So if it is dealing with people, because we have the star here, we have Aquarius, that could deal with friends or, you know, people you're connected to. You didn't see that it wasn't going to work out. You didn't see how this was going to detriment you in some way, or be a detriment, I should say. And I just looked at the clock. It said 11:11. So you might be seeing that angel number. When you see that angel number, that means the spiritual guides, God is around you. God is always around you guys. Let me just say that. But when it comes to your spirit team, they're sending that direct message to you, your ancestors especially. Okay, yeah, Magician reverse. Wow. I heard it's not about your wants, it's about your needs. So whatever you were praying or trying to invest in or trying to manifest, it was a want, but not a need. And it's like that energy that we're putting into that was trying to be shifted into investing in what's needed for you. So I don't know how that would translate in your life, but that's a message that's coming through. We also have the Hermit reverse. So yeah, I feel like you guys weren't really thinking when it came to whatever this is you were going forward with. If it was a relationship, you weren't really thinking. You weren't really reflecting on if this was beneficial for you or would this be a good thing. You weren't thinking. If it was purchasing something, you weren't thinking about the long-term effects. If it was like a job that you want to accept, right? You weren't thinking about, again, how it was going to affect your day-to-day life in different ways. So yeah, guys, you were protected. This was definitely a protection mechanism here that was happening. The Page of Swords. You needed more information. And I think that's the message of the day. If you feel called towards something, you need to gain as much information as you can in order to make that determining decision of, okay, I'm gonna go forward with it, or no, I don't like the fine prints, I don't like what I'm seeing or what I'm reading, I'm not gonna go forward with it. You need to ask questions. Pile 3, you like, if it's a person, you need to really ask them, like, okay, so what do you really think about me? Or what is your goal? What do you want in the long term? Does it reflect what I want in the long term? Or if it's a job, how much am I going to get a raise eventually? Is this an opportunity for me to upgrade to the next grade? You have to ask these questions. And I feel like some of you guys weren't really, because you were so excited with receiving an offer to begin with. But yeah, this offer wasn't good. It just wasn't. The Sun, you see, you found out something negative, or you will find out why this shouldn't have worked out or shouldn't be working out. Yeah, look, 9 of Pentacles reverse, other people. To me, this is the card that represents other people. And then we have the 7 of Cups reverse, seeing reality, seeing behind the illusions. So yeah, you guys got protected. Wow. Well, what I would say, and I'm feeling called to say this, definitely pray and thank God or whoever you believe in, and thank your spirit team, because they really were making sure they were looking after you with this. Okay, let's see what else. We have solar eclipse, heightened transformation, massive change, rebirth. Yeah, there was massive change that happened, especially around the eclipse I'm seeing. We have Aries, I am. You might be an Aries, Pile 3, or you have Aries in your chart, or the eclipse around Aries, because I know we are in the North Node Aries and South Node Libra transit right now. So I think when we have the solar eclipse in Aries or in Libra, I forgot which one, that was significant changes for you. Okay, that caused a lot of changes, and maybe this is when everything began to pop off for you. Wow. So we have 5th house. This 5th house deals with talents, but also deals with dating. So again, and also drama and kids. So again, something relating to something related, if it's dating, yeah, there was a person that you had to curve, you had to say no to, or you need to say no to. We also have Palace. So this is talking about Athena. This is actually an asteroid. So it represents wisdom, justice, warfare, creativity, intelligence, strategy, and problem solving. So yeah, you will, or you have figured out the problem to this, and some justice and wisdom is coming through for you relating to this. Okay, anything else this Pal 3 need to know? Yep. Wow. Waning crescent, banishing, removing negativity, rest is surrender. You're being called to surrender, because all that is negative, all that is not for you, is being taken out of your life for sure. Some of you is definitely dealing with a person, because I keep seeing Eros. I'm seeing Eros. Yeah, over here. And this deals with like erotic love and passion. Someone, you possibly had like something passionate with somebody, or there was so much attraction and lust, but again, that person was not good for you. Okay, and maybe that person had to leave, or you had to kick them out of your life in some way. That was divine protection right there. Sappho, we have verbal expression. For some of you, this could be someone from the same gender as you, right? And again, this is for anybody, doesn't matter your orientation or whatever. This could have been a friend of the same gender as you. So take what resonates. If it isn't, this is someone who, there's something here about expression. You know, you need to express what you're feeling, because there's something here about you feeling uncomfortable. You felt uncomfortable with this. And then we have Jupiter, which is all about higher knowledge and spirituality and luck and growth. So you definitely gained a higher perspective, or you will be gaining a higher perspective on the situation that couldn't work out for you. Okay. So with that being said, which deck do I use? Okay, I'm going to use the Star Seeds. We use Star Seeds. We have perspective. That's so funny. None of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. So I feel like the reason why you couldn't really see the big picture, you couldn't see what was really happening behind closed doors, is because you were just too much in the moment. You were just in it and you weren't seeing what was happening around you. You were just experiencing it. So this time with removing yourself from this energy is allowing you to see the whole picture, and you're going to see like, oh, wait a minute. You think, so this is what I'm saying. Let's say Earth represents the situation you're in. So you're in Earth, right? So that's the situation. You were thinking like, oh my God, this is my entire life. Like, I'm depending on this to work out. Like, I want this to work. This has to work. But then it doesn't work, right? But what was happening with you being removed from the situation is you start to zone out and you realize, well, dang, this situation really isn't good for me, because look at all this space here. There's nothing here. Like, it's barren. So that's kind of like what the energy is. Like, you're seeing like, this actually won't work. Like, this isn't for me, you know? Yep. And we have portal. Doors are opening, you decide, rewards, and wild card. This may have been very unexpected for you. You possibly thought that this would have never happened. You possibly thought that you would have lived without this person, without this opportunity, or without this situation. But then you're realizing like, no, it was actually burdening you. And then once you cut it out, there's so many doors opening finally. And I feel like this was definitely a curveball, the divine intervention coming through. And this is you cutting them off is your decision. And this will lead to many rewards for sure. What's underlying energy? We have the 7 star sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life, and then expression. I'm also being called to, I feel like some of you guys are connected to Orion. Like, you love the Orion constellation or the Orion belt. And I know one of the fixed stars there is Mintaka, and 2 other stars that start with an A. So you might find a connection with Orion specifically. I'm seeing that because I'm seeing like the 3 belt here. I'm not sure if that's what this is referring to. I'm also seeing like, if you're into starseeds, the Pleiades, that's another thing that you might be connected to. All right. But with that being said, I'm sorry if I said PAL 2, I really apologize. I meant PAL 3. You guys know what I mean, right? But anyways, yeah, just sum it all up. Something didn't work out. Things are still in movement, but just know things will settle eventually, and you will be thanking God and your spirit team so much once you realize how much of a blessing this intervention was. Okay, so you're gonna see this full unfolding in Sagittarius season, PAL 3. It may have happened already, may have not happened, but just know you're going to see and you're going to understand. All right, so with that being said, I hope this all resonated, and have an amazing day, PAL 3. Bye.